guys, coming back with the video, and today I'm doing my Naruto review episode 88 review English dub. So here it goes. Episode starts out with we see Sasuke in the fucking hospital room and shit like that, and fucking he was like laying in the fucking hospital room and shit. And then you see fucking Sakura right by Sasuke's side there and shit like that. So um, she was actually kind of like worried about him and shit, saying that hope she can mostly hear Sakura saying that something is in hoping that he can get out of it and shit like that. So we go to the next scene now. The next scene. We see fucking Orochimaru there. Woke up and he's saying he was in fucking pain there because his fucking arms were fucking in pain and shit like that. One of the medical ninja he had there saying what is wrong with him and shit like that. He's like, oh crap, what the fuck is he? He's like, what the heck? He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you and shit like that. And Orochimaru fucking killed the fucking guy there. He killed the fucking guy there and shit like that. Kabuto walked in and shit, and he said, he's like, you know, I gave you these fucking pain medicines there, but you're not fucking using them and shit like that. That's what he was fucking saying and shit, saying he's not fucking using them and shit like that. When he was actually saying stuff about that, so he was not, he's fucking not using them and shit. And Orochimaru said, you ever found this person there who can actually help us and shit like that? And it was actually, technically he was actually talking about fucking Tsunade there. And then he was like, yeah, I found the person there. And she was at this one town there. And he's like, oh, she's like, why? She's over there and shit like that. That's what he was trying to say and shit. And so, so they're off to find Tsunade there and shit like that. When that was going on with that shit, we see the next scene, we see fucking Naruto fucking training there, trying to get the Rasengan, trying to pop the rubber ball step of the Rasengan. He just keep making it leak and shit like that. He's like, I try to do this and stuff like that. Jiraiya was showing what Naruto was doing and stuff. Mostly Jiraiya like drew something on Naruto's arm there, like like a dot or something. He actually drew like a dot or so on it, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" and stuff like that. And then Jiraiya was like, actually was saying, he's like, "This will actually help you get better at the thing there." And he actually showed a piece of paper. It was like technically like blank at first, but it actually became a dot there. And then he was like figuring out what the dot was, and he said something about looking at like a blank piece of paper, like the human eye can't like sees like a lot of scribbles and stuff like that. That's what he was fucking saying and shit. When he was saying stuff about that. So he was walked away, and Naruto got pissed. He's like, come on. He's like, you're not gonna help me and shit like that. And then he fucking throws the fucking rubber ball right at the fucking Jiraiya. Jiraiya catches in his fucking mouth, and he's like, nice. He's like, strike and shit like that. And he's like, nice try, trying to throw the ball right at me and shit. And then he like laughed and shit like that, and then walked away. In the town there, he was trying to find where Tsunade was technically at and shit like that. He was like showing the picture of her, like trying to show the picture of her and the townsfolk and shit like that. When he was trying to do that shit. When he was trying to do that shit, we see Naruto was trying to get the Rasengan training down, but keeps popping the balls there. When he was keep popping the fucking balls there, he was like, he's like, come on, I'm trying to do this and crap like that. He's like, I can't figure this out and shit like that. When that was going on with that crap, the next scene we see them like trying to do it there and shit. We seen freaking Orochimaru. We seen Kabuto and Orochimaru actually went to the town where Tsunade was at, and they're like, we're here and stuff. And then Orochimaru was saying like, yes, Tsunade is the person we need and shit like that to heal his arm and shit. So he was saying stuff like that. Then he was actually saying, yeah, this is like the perfect thing to go up the arm and shit like that. When that was going on with that crap. The next scene there, we see Tsunade was hitting the big one like a couple times there and shit like that. She was actually in the big one. She actually was like mentioning, she's like, I never hit the big one. This is like pretty weird for me to hit the big one there. She's like, something is wrong here. So she noticed something was fucking wrong there. She noticed there was something wrong, and when that was going on with that stuff, when she was hitting like a lot of cash and shit like that, and she was about to fucking leave there. When they're fucking about to leave Tsunade, it's like, wait, why? Tsunade was telling Tsunade, saying we need to get she's like, we need to get, she was like, we need to get out of this town and stuff like this because it's so fucking weird and shit. And then Tsunade didn't know what's fucking going on there. And she said, why we have to go and shit like that. That's what she was kind of like mentioning and shit. So when that was going on with that stuff, they were trying to like walk and stuff like that. We see this fucking building get taken down there out of nowhere. When that was going on with that stuff. Well, next thing we see freaking Naruto actually did the Rasengan there, or trying to do the Rasengan there and stuff like that, and he figured out what Aruka had to say there in the flashback, saying something about like the leaf and stuff like that controls the thing there, because mostly a leaf landed on his head when he was taking a break there, and then Naruto was like, fine, I can try to do this. So he technically drew a leaf on his hand there, and then he did and then he pressured the rubber ball there with the thing there, and he actually got like more of the traction in there and actually popped the fucking rubber ball. And when he popped the rubber ball, Naruto went fucking flying. Fucking Riot catched him, and he's like, oh, finally you got it and stuff like that. And now he's like, now we can. Naruto's like, oh, now we're gonna teach the third step of it. And then Jiraiya said, well, we have to wait for that because now we can go find Tsunade and shit like that. So when that was going on with that stuff, the next scene there, we see Orochimaru pops out of or destroys this building with this summoning jutsu there, and Tsunade was like, crap, Orochimaru and shit like that, and that's where the episode ends. So yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, response to subscribers. Who like, recommend, subscribe to the breakfast. Let's go. Let's go. Sponsor. We like carry on. Out of your piece.